Hey guys, welcome back, and this is how it works. It's 2 hours after close and nobody's here. This is kind of cool. No interruptions, and it's the end of the day. We're starting the vlog. How can that be? This works out pretty good though. Gives me a chance to kind of relax and go over a couple of things in today's episode. One being some of the changes for 2018, which it's going to be a short conversation. There really wasn't a whole lot of changes for 2018, but the one thing that I do want to show you as we're getting a few 18s in before the Corvette plant shut down, it's the head-up display rotation. It's really the only change. I'm still trying to figure that option out. So we'll show you how that works, but we'll also give you one of my already predictions in regards to the head-up display for 2019. Stay tuned for that. Also today we've got so much viewer mail, and I just want to tell you guys that are emailing and making comments and sending messages through Facebook and that kind of stuff. I really wish I could read each and every one of your mails here on the vlog. They really mean a lot to me, so thank you so much for taking the time to do that. You've got some great feedback, you've got some wonderful comments and some great ideas, and I appreciate that. But I got two real quick viewer mails I'm going to read in today's vlog. One is actually going to generate a special award for the first time ever today on the vlog. Now, Jason and Amanda, they're here. They're signing their paperwork right now. They're trading an 02 Z06. They're picking up a beautiful 2017 Grand Sport. You know what doesn't get enough props? It's those standard pearl nickel wheels. When you go back to the C5 era back in 97 through 99, those standard wheels, wagon wheels, they were plain Jane. They just didn't have any pizzazz. This pearl nickel wheel, look at this thing. It does not get enough props. And it is just a great looking wheel, great looking car. Here's what I like, okay? All the red looks so good on Grand Sport. We have the carbon flash heritage package. And check out the inside. Two-tone red and black seats. Now is that sharp or what? Look how nice this interior just flows. Some additional red stitching because it's a 2LT. You get the red paddles for a 7-speed up there. Oh, what a great looking car. Great looking car. And the little touch of the Grand Sport sill plate, you can pull a little of that red and the Grand Sport logo out, and it goes perfectly with the interior and the exterior of this car. Congratulations, Jason and Amanda. Appreciate your business. Might be a little camera shy, but we'll try and get him on the vlog. Just at least say hi and say thank you for the business. But if anything, we got to feature and showcase their sweet looking car. My delivery process probably a little longer than most because I really enjoy going through the car with you, and it's so hard at the initial sales process, whether it's over the phone or here in person, to show you everything that's available on these new Corvettes. But when we go through that stuff, when you guys are here picking your cars up, you're like, wow, I didn't know it had this. Wow, I didn't know it had that. Yeah, this is a great value. It's a wonderful time for Corvette, and congratulations to Jason and Amanda that are picking up their car right now. They get you all set?
I think we're all good, man.
Got you all set? Amanda, you ready to roll?
Yes.
Yay! Jason, how many events have you had?
That's the first one.
First one? The 02 Z06?
That was it.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Well,
I saved for 8 years to get that car.
oh my gosh. Well, congratulations on this one, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the support of the business. You got a beautiful 17 Grand Sport that you ordered. He ordered a 7-speed. I heard a lot about that on my vlog, and everyone's like, oh, they're making so many automatics. Hey, I'm glad you got a 7-speed. And they've been hard to get, but you're going to enjoy it. I mean, you're coming out of a manual. You're going to go in this manual. You're going to have a blast, man. Car looks great. Have a blast.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Jason. I appreciate it. Hey guys, one of the previous vlogs that we had was announcing the winner of Who Could Guess the closest to my calculations of all those apples that would be in that big Longenberger basket building. Well, Daphne Carey, he was the winner as we showed you here on the vlog. He waited for his jacket at the end of his driveway. It was hilarious. Check out this picture of him receiving his jacket. Yes, he's holding a basket of apples. All we needed now is for him to start singing like Johnny Appleseed.
I wake up every day as happy as can be, because I know that with his care my apple trees, they will still be there. Oh, the Lord is good to me.
Daphne, thanks for those pictures. Thanks for your support of our vlog. I appreciate it, man. Okay, before we do just a couple quick viewer mails, I just want to do a quick shout out to Howard in Atlanta. Howard, it was great talking to you, man. He calls into the dealership. He's thinking about a Corvette. He's about 6 months away, which actually is going to work out well with the way that the market's shifting and the plant shutdown and all that stuff that we're dealing with right now. But Howard's in the middle of talking. He's like, hey, Rick, is this Rick? Hey, is this Rick? He goes, I'm really talking to Rick Conti? I said, yeah. I'm thinking, man, I'm really talking to Howard? He was so silly. He goes, man, I can't believe I was talking to you. You're the guy on the YouTube channel. Yeah, okay. You guys, you remember, I'm nobody. I'm Ricky P. I'm just a P in the sea of P's. Howard, thanks for that phone call, support of the vlog right here. Looking forward to meeting you one day, man, and appreciate your business consideration. Fall's going to get here faster than you realize, so keep those fingers crossed that everything goes the way you want for the car that you and I talked about. Appreciate it, dude. It's a good thing my light's still working. I actually broke the top. It wasn't the light itself, it was the actual bracket that attaches it to the top of the camera. The light works out really, really good because I can adjust it. It's great when we're doing in-car video, when we're, on the lot late at night, this kind of deal. But if you could see it right now, it's kind of embarrassing because it looks like some kind of hillbilly apparatus. I've got awful lot of duct tape up there. Okay, and this comes from Bill in Tennessee, and this is in regards to the vlog I was talking about losing my grandmother. And he says, Rick, I'm real sorry for your loss. He goes, I've lost one set of grandparents, but I'm fortunate to still have a set of grandparents left, and they are 96 and 94. Bill says, I may not have a new Corvette, but I have a C5, and that's fantastic, dude. On Mother's Day, I took both of them for a ride in the Corvette for the very first time they've ever ridden in a Corvette in their life. It was such an awesome experience. It put such wonderful smiles on their faces. My grandmother said, this is more fun than going to the fair. Bill says it was an honor to share this very first Corvette experience in their life. Yeah, dude, that is really, really cool. I think he sent a couple of pictures of them too in the car. That was fantastic. That is cool. So I'll put those up on the screen right now. I'll continue the letter from Bill. He says, Rick, I am an Iraqi Marine veteran, so I completely understood what you're saying about the importance of spending time with family. Keep up the good work. And a little saying we have down here in the South about loss is to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate that. And as he closes, he goes on and he says, hey, I encourage everyone on the vlog to share their Corvette with as many people as possible. It's a joyful experience, and life is too short. Bill in Tennessee. God bless. You too, brother. Thank you so much, man. All right, one more viewer mail for you, and I really appreciate it. And I wish I had, I can't find it, but I'm probably going to have to buy it, because at some point, we'll be able to use it on the vlog. And that's my Superman suit. Don't be scared. But it would apply to I could be wearing it right now as a superhero, because this guy here says he was a hero today. Check this out. He says, we were sitting on Woodward Avenue. My dad was parked in his black Rosie Corvette on the side of the street. So as I knelt down talking to him, I caught out of the corner of my eye something fall off a car. So I look up, and it happens to be an old wheel cover of an old classic car. Well, this thing starts spinning its way down the road, and I notice kind of starting to veer my way. I wasn't thinking too much, obviously, and hence the award that you're about to receive today. I wasn't thinking too much, and it was going to be either something that I could kick out of the way, or that I would hit it, or stop it somehow. Well, no. It hits the curb, it flies about 20 feet in the air, it starts making a beeline right for the black rosy Corvette. Without a thought in my mind other than to protect the car, I jumped up and I hit the thing. I got it to slow way down, and it just barely put a little scratch on the mirror of the black rosy Corvette of my dad's. Needless to say, if I've not hit it, it was heading straight for the hood or the fender, and it would have caused an immense amount of damage to my dad's black rose Corvette Grand Sport. I told my dad, it just goes to show you how much I love that car. My gut reaction was to jump in front of a 40-mile-an-hour spinning 10-pound projectile with the only thought was protect his car. What's the matter with you, Paul? You think you work for the Secret Service? Maybe that's a new gig for you, the Secret Service. But Paul goes on and said, as he closes, he says, my hand is still a little sore, but the black rosy Grand Sport Corvette of my dad's has another story to tell. It's just a small buffable scratch, not a big deal. Rick Corvette Conti, he says, you should have been there, man. I wish I would have. It's been a great vlog, but I got news for you. I would have been the guy ducking. Okay? So hence today's award. As you can see what I'm wearing right now, it's a hubcap. Congratulations, Paul Pellerito. You won the award for more heart than brains. Way to go, dude. Yep, we've got a hubcap for you, and we're sending it to you in the mail. So congratulations for being an idiot and saving your dad's back. Well, it's a good thing my light's still working. I actually broke the top. It wasn't the light itself, it was the actual bracket that attaches it to the top of the camera. The light works out really, really good because I can adjust it. It's great when we're doing in-car video, when we're, on the lot late at night, this kind of deal. But if you could see it right now, it's kind of embarrassing because it looks like some kind of hillbilly apparatus. I've got awful lot of duct tape up there. But we're gonna hop in this 2018 right here and show you that head-up display feature. But here, let me just remind you of email that I got, and actually a couple of requests on Facebook as well. I mean, you guys know I sell Corvettes, so I don't need to shove that in your face, and I do appreciate those opportunities. But Brian had said in his email to say, hey Rick, when you're walking around the lot during your vlog, he goes, I just want to reach out and grab you and say, hey, stop, wait a minute, tell me about that car, tell me about that car, tell me about that car. Okay, we've got that coming up for you in a future vlog, I do promise. And actually, as I'm sitting here thinking, I think showing you the new head-up display feature is going to work out better now at nighttime. You'll be able to see it on the windshield a little bit better, but I got to get the 18 car out first, and I want to get the hood cover off too so you can see it just the way that I want you to see it. I'm sitting here looking, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm looking at my light, and I've got it duct taped. I got it duct taped up there, and it's crooked. My light needs the new 2018 head-up display rotation feature. Hey, you freaking thing. Okay, hang on, let's move the car. We're gonna run out of gas while we're doing this vlog. All right, so let me show you this new head-up display rotation feature. It's still scratching my head trying to figure this one out. I'll tell you why here in a second. Okay, when you get this up on your screen, head-up display shows you your rotation feature. You're gonna right-click and go into it, and it's gonna allow you to tilt the angle of the head-up display. You'll have to use your 12 and 6 o'clock arrows here to adjust that tilt angle. As I move the arrow down, you can see how the angle is tilting there. I move the arrow up on the steering wheel and adjust the angle there. Okay, if we could stay focused on the head-up display, now let me show you what I mean. So as I tilt the angle down, notice, see how the heads-up display is turning to the right just a little bit? Now here, watch this. So tilt it, see? See, it's just a slight little angle tilt. So again, I don't know why that feature was really needed this year. Apparently somebody complained loud enough and long enough. Maybe they're driving like this. I can't see my head-up display, Jim. Well, stop driving with your head all crooked. Here's my prediction for 2019 in regards to this feature, okay? Okay, here's my prediction for 2019. You see how the operation of the 18 rotation feature, as you call it, is right here, basically half of this circle. The other half on the left-hand side is grayed out. Well, my prediction is, I mean, it looks like that can become something functional. So my thought is what we really need and what the guys really want, what you ladies really want, is if this piece right here becomes functional, it would make the head-up display move side to side rather than this tilty, kooky, koo. Don't you agree? I mean, that's the feature that we need, is going side to side. So I guess if somebody's leaning on the armrest, kind of like I am right now, and you're looking straight ahead, well, you can't see the head-up display, but if you're able to bring it side to side into view, that becomes more helpful. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of my vlog. It is fantastic to have you here. We want to get you coming back over and over again. And if you haven't done so yet, on the YouTube channel, just below my name is a little red box that says subscribe. If you have a Google account, it doesn't have to be a Gmail account, just a Google account with any one of your emails. It's free to set that up, and then you just click the red subscribe button, and that way you'll get notifications of what's coming up next right here on this channel. And there's a lot of stuff to come, a lot of stuff to come. We are having so much fun talking about the marketplace and the lifestyle of Corvette. Also, too, just want to thank you for all the feedback, all the ideas that you keep throwing at us. I love those. Keep them coming. My juices don't flow all the time, so your help is greatly appreciated there. As well as my last vlog that was a little off-topic vlog about my grandmother, but we tied Corvette into it some way, somehow. But the great comments, the texts, the emails, the comments here on YouTube channel, Facebook that I got was absolutely incredible. And all of you, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. You know how special she was to me. So as I like to say, and as I like to close, that I like you to remember, if you're gonna stop dreaming and you're gonna start driving, well, I want to be your guy. I want to earn your business, and I want to be a part of your Corvette family. Thank you for watching.